Welcome to the north. Mist-covered forests, frozen lakes, long-buried secrets. The world is changing. Railways spread. Science overtakes superstition. Cities rise along with the illusion of safety, but beyond the light. In deep woods and on windswept shores, something older stirs. This is Vaesen, a Nordic horror role-playing game set in 19th century Northern Europe. The players you see around me are members of the Society, a secret order cursed with the sight. They see what others deny. Creatures of myth and nightmare are real, and they do not like being forgotten. But sometimes the greatest horror is the one we carry. Welcome to Vaesen. Last week's episode, the Society's long hunt came to its terrifying end. When the Abbot arrived at Castle Gyllencreutz for breakfast, his kindly facade shattered, revealing him as the Nattramn, the Eater of Souls. With the fire dying in the room, stretching into an unnatural shadow, he mocked the group, measuring their souls like weights on a scale and claiming Anna should have already been his. The walls came alive with ravens, blue light bled from the party's bodies, and crucifix rose, drawing in their very essence. Just as all seemed lost, Linnea burst in, possessed by another's voice, firing a flintlock at the Abbot, while Algot brandished a great crucifix of his own. Even the castle's niece joined the fray with a heroic bucket of water. Bound and helpless, the group could only watch as gold light burst from Julian's chest, tearing through the Abbot's darkness. An otherworldly figure stepped forward with a cold smile. "Do you think you can take what is mine?" he demanded, shattering the Nattram's hold and freeing the trapped souls. Henrik seized the moment, casting the chain around the creature as the others joined hands and lent their strength. Within the circle of blue fire, Linnea's body gave way to a glowing spirit. Victor, Anna's lost brother, who insisted that a soul must be sacrificed. Vanessa, through Ghost, offered hers, but Victor refused, knowing he could not return. As Anna begged him to stay, he turned to Julian and revealed a final truth. Both he and Anna were descendants of Julian's own sister, Elizabeth. Victor stepped into the Nattramn, merging light and shadow. The room exploded with spectral ravens, hundreds bursting through the air before dissolving, leaving only a single black statue on a plinth, a ship and a lone man carved upon its base. When the chaos settled, Linnea awoke, confused, no longer possessed, and the truth became clear. It had been Victor guiding them all along. Henrik mourned his fallen mentor. Julian comforted Anna as their strange bond finally made sense, and the Society stood together once more, shaken, scarred, but alive. The Abbot was gone, the Nattramn defeated, yet the question lingered in the quiet aftermath. Had Victor been the one who brought them together from the very beginning?
I'm just going to say this now. Some of us are still reeling. Some of us still need to have a word with our therapists after that. Oh my goodness. Just saying.
Like, yeah, mate, literally, I would have cried as listening back. You're talking about it. How am I meant to describe this to a therapist? Being traumatized by a
I'm
fictional
playing
brother.
this game.
And
Saying
it's
this
very
thing, I felt
sad.
with you, uncle. Like, you don't understand, though, because, like, oh my god.
Oh, it's absolutely fabulous.
Oh
I've
my
watched that so many times now. Insane.
So
Anyway.
there was something that I didn't tell you all last week because I didn't want to interrupt the flow.
Oh,
Okay.
cripes.
But Julian and Maud, you may want to check your talents.
Whoa. Oh, what's happening?
Yeah?
Julian and Maud.
Can Maud remember what her talents were, is the question.
Oh,
I mean, that
it
is
will be-
exactly the story for me too.
It will be. It won't matter. You will know when you see your new talents.
Just watching Lexi's face.
Yeah.
Well, no, it does matter where they are because I'm not sure where I'm looking.
Well, where it says talents.
Ooh. Where? Yeah. Okay.
So you don't even know how to view your talents. Click on your character button in the middle of your screen.
Yes.
And that brings up you, and just scroll down.
Correct. Okay. Scroll down. Skills, characters, relationships, talents.
There we go.
Okay.
That scared me.
Sorry. Oh,
Does yours make sense, Maud?
Yes, it does. Yes.
I take it it's along the same thing of mine of.
No, to be fair, Maud's is better than yours.
Okay.
Hooray!
Because mine's a bit crud, not gonna lie.
Oh no!
Not sure I'd call that a talent specifically, but you know, more an aspect. An aspect.
Yeah, but this isn't Fate, so we don't have aspects.
Mm.
I'm intrigued.
Game drop in there.
To know more.
Someday we'll play that again. I think all of us. It would be good.
Oh, you want to play that same game?
I love that game, man. I
Okay.
really do. Anyway.
Okay.
Sorry.
So anyway, if you've got any questions, then obviously let me know. But I've put a lot of information in yours, Maud,
That's really good.
to hopefully try and make it clear.
For me as well, you might have to remind me that this happens.
Well, yes, I have to try and remember too.
Great.
So when we left you all, you were still here in the slurping in the living room, and Anna was an emotional puddle on the floor, cradling the statue.
Oh god.
Linnea was on the sofa, not quite sure what day of the week it was, let alone anything else. Algot had gone to make you all a stiff drink.
Definitely
and the rest of you were all kind of still in the room going, well, that happened. So that happened, people. And
it did.
And I'm just going to let you guys run with it for a little bit.
Okay. So,
and there's a knock at the door.
Oh god.
There better not be. Give us 5 sodding minutes.
And a night of sleep.
No, there isn't. It's
Julian
fine.
opens the door and goes, bugger off
Fuck
for a
off.
bit.
Yeah, no, there isn't.
Oh dear.
God. Well, Anna's just puddling.
Yeah.
He's doing. For the
Julian
future.
is literally supporting through closeness and stuff, and is sort of taking the lead from Anna. At some point, Julian will sort of say to Anna, do you want to maybe go to bed for a bit, see how you feel when you wake up?
We haven't even had breakfast yet.
I know, but sometimes just lying in bed under the covers helps. I'm saying this as a doctor.
Well, I mean,
How many?
to be fair, you were all sort of nomming on your breakfast
Mm.
when you innocently went into the room.
And how many hours did that battle lasted? For God's
Yeah.
sake, it could be night again.
Yeah.
Ah, well,
Wait, what time is it?
someone
I'm
has
day.
asked the question.
Uh-oh.
Algot, what's the time?
Well, Algot's not in the room, but there is a clock in the room that you're in, and anybody that chooses to look at it will see that it is 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh God, so now we've missed lunch.
Well, it's 1 o'clock, and there is light coming through the window, so you're assuming it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Of course, what day it is, what month it is.
Don't.
Julian
Yes.
will throw up again.
I mean, like, thanks, Julian, but I feel like getting out of the bed would be harder. So, like, the floor is good. Yeah. Actually, maybe outside for a bit.
We could go and spend some time with William. She doesn't require much in the way of company.
Anna sort of frowns at that. It's like, you know what? Being in a pigsty just doesn't. I was feeling more like by the stream or something. Like water would be nice.
Do you want me to go with you, or do you want some space for a moment?
Everyone and you can come with.
Of course.
I mean, yeah, do people want to have lunch by the riverbank?
Wonderful idea.
A picnic.
Yeah, a
A
picnic.
picnic by the stream. What a good idea.
Anna's going to then sort of roughly get to her feet, holding the giant raven statue, and just pop it on a chair for a moment, and then turn to Henrik and be like, you really would have taken his place, wouldn't you?
I wanted to, yeah.
Anna just hugs Henrik. That was, yeah. Thank you. Outside, everyone?
Yeah,
Well,
I think you'll
I-
file out quietly.
I have just remembered, I haven't updated the map here, but you do have, of course, your botanical garden.
Oh, yeah, that would
As
be
well.
nice.
I just go and see if I can.
Didn't it?
I'm hoping my computer can cope with me opening my map software and this, because I haven't downloaded it. So I shall download it and then upload it to the stream. So yes, you can go and sit by the river, or you can go and
Yeah,
go into your botanical gardens.
let's hang out in the botanical gardens by the pond.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And of course, Steam has an update.
And once we're sort of all gathered sitting there, Anna's going to turn to Julian and say, so, what did you promise your glowing fairy, for want of a better name for him?
Well, the same thing sort of happened as before. A bargain was struck without me being able to see the terms and conditions.
So you don't know what you struck?
No.
What bargain did you strike before?
I'll tell you at some point, but let's just say it is not anything I would wish anyone to go through. It's an ongoing moral struggle.
Anna frowns and is trying to just compute. What? What sort of moral struggle?
The kind you don't want to have.
Anna thinks awkwardly about the day before, whatever it was, where she decided to randomly execute a dude and is like, cool. Yeah.
Henrik tries to come up with a moral struggle that someone would like to have.
So I feel like calling him a glowing fairy dude isn't the best term. What should we refer to him as, Julian?
Best not to know his name. I've no doubt someone will guess it at some point, but no, not right now. Let's not
Guess it.
talk about him. Let's not talk about him right now.
Boo.
I feel like
Awkward silence.
I feel like there's better things to talk about. For example, and Julian sort of looks awkwardly at Henrik. I'm sorry for your loss, I suppose.
Of course, the Abbot.
Thanks. I suppose.
How are you feeling?
I'm just gonna finish this croissant here.
Wise.
So, was he like an evil abbot or a possessed abbot?
Well, the body disappeared, so yeah, he was the bad guy the whole time. Yeah.
So you were raised by him.
Yeah, basically my father figure, since my parents died when I was 13, that raised me and taught me about the church and did good things, and pretty much the only family I had left. So, but he was, yeah, fucking Dracula the whole time.
God, Anna awkwardly hugs Henrik again. Shit, mate. Anna awkwardly looks to someone else to again deal with the emotional fallout of that. Well, I mean, in a way, it sort of explains you a little bit more.
It does.
Because I eat people's souls, or
You just
or had a great plan in order to kill everybody that I knew, or spend all my time planning on how to fatten people up to kill them, or lie to everybody I know.
no.
A liar? It explains me lying to everybody? I thought that's what you didn't like me doing.
No, you don't. I mean, to be fair, I don't think anyone could accuse you of lying, Henrik. It's something.
I've never known you to lie, Henrik. You are honest to the point of pain, if anything.
So how does a soul-eating liar?
It's
indicate
sort
that?
of.
He was using you.
It's
And that will-
almost. Yeah, like you've been. I don't know how to put it into words.
However, he will have brought you into the fold in which you have thrived. At the same time, you will always accidentally be tainted with this other thing he was behind the mask. It's inescapable. And and I'm sorry for it. It must be tough.
It's sort of like there's not. Again, I don't know many priests, but out of the priests I have previously met, I wouldn't ever think of one of them bopping someone over the head with their crozius. So that makes more sense. But in a way, I'm glad.
Or putting down a fire baby in a church while everybody else is dying from burns somehow.
Yeah, or the way that you sort of can dodge evil fire. I feel like that makes sense.
I thought that was things that I did because our team needed it.
And it
And that's what the Abbot raised me to do, and my parents raised me to help people.
And you do, and you have, regardless of him.
That's what sort of a little bit what I mean. You're a lot more proactive in terms of seeking and doing good. It's less let's pray and hopefully it will get better, more, well, it will get better if I whack this person over the head with a large object.
But also, how much of a thrive that is for you, Henrik, regardless of what he intended for you. You have thriven. You have become a worthy priest. You have become a part of this society. You have
said
done away with
about 2
Vaesen.
weeks ago that I wasn't even a priest.
Well, I didn't believe you were, to be fair, but
Okay, so I guess it didn't matter. And it was all based on a lie.
what didn't?
Whatever you're talking about, thriving. I guess that doesn't really, if it was all based on a lie and it didn't really matter, and my colleague said I wasn't a priest 2 weeks ago, and apparently maybe I'm not even now, because he wasn't, he was a fucking demon.
Who on earth said it didn't matter? My opinion shouldn't really matter to you that much. I'm touched it does.
Yes, keep lucid, so shut up, for God's sake. Henrik is still a priest, and even that evil bastard was a priest, at least officially, so it doesn't change anything in regards of church bureaucracy.
Well, that's a whole other thing that we're going to have to deal with, or I am.
What?
And we'll help you if we can.
Apparently the abbot came to our castle and was murdered.
To be fair, there's no body, so they have a very hard time pinning it on us. All we know is the abbot came, visited, and then left, and then he would never be seen again. But we don't necessarily.
As far as we know, he disappeared.
Yeah, he just disappeared.
I mean, it's not as if there's a body of anything to hide. They won't find anything incriminating if anyone comes.
There's no blood, or did the giant crucifix, is that still there or is it gone?
Sorry, it's gone. And whilst I'm having a moment to talk, I have updated the map, which I have shared with everybody watching online. So the botanical gardens are now sort of
So
visible.
pretty. Oh wow, huge. Oh.
Oh. Oh my goodness. It's bigger than I was thinking it would be.
Well, I shared
Glorious.
the videos with you the other when
But
I
it
did
still
it a
looks
couple of weeks
bigger
ago.
when I look on the map.
Mm.
No one knows you got him, do they? Could we not still be waiting? Did a priest come by this morning, or did I imagine that?
Friedrich.
No.
Okay, so
No.
as far as we
Friedrich
know,
was here yesterday.
no
Only the abbot.
No, because if he arrived, then we'd be looking for him. So I feel like maybe he arrived, but then he left.
I think, however, as a caution, remember that he was telling us some things that were going on in the local chapel.
Were they, or is he just making that shit up so we can?
That's the thing. I don't know. Perhaps we should check to see if there was anything in that, because if push comes to shove, we can put his disappearance down to something connected with that. If it was all hogwash, then never mind it. But we ought to potentially send one of us to discover things.
Potentially.
Yeah.
At the cathedral.
Has Algot come out with sort of like a tray of toddy or something?
He absolutely will
Wonderful.
be providing you. We can certainly link it to the previous disappearance if that happened, says Sebastian. So yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do that. I'll need to travel at some point to go see Salty on the island. He'll need to know about Victor.
Shouldn't we all go, considering what we've recently learned?
Oh, you mean that the Vaesen may come back?
That the Vaesen need a ritual of some kind to be banished, as far as I'm reading into it. That it cannot be killed, or most of them cannot be killed with swords and guns and things.
That sounds good and useful. I don't really fancy going up against it again, but yes, you're right. If it's there, we should do that.
We don't want another situation like that poor creature who once a year was taken into that
Oh God, no. Yes,
boudoir of the giants.
yes, we should definitely save people from that experience. I'm still not quite sure how that would really work, but yes,
Best perhaps not to think on it.
yes, yes, right,
Let's just prevent it.
yes. Alice is now struggling to think of anything but that. What time of year are we now?
It's
It's
March.
March.
sister.
March.
Mhm.
Bit cold.
It is the Easter equinox, as it were.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
By the way, what are you all doing with Linnea? You kind of abandoned her on the sofa.
Oh yeah, we did.
Isn't she having a nap?
We
We'll
should
go back. We'll go back and we'll see to her in a minute. But I think we all needed a breather. I'm sure the staff at the castle are all right, looking after her for a minute.
Yeah.
Julian, while he's sitting there, is just going to take a sort of a bit of an interest in Ghost, and while he's not averse to Ghost type of thing, for the first time he's going to sort of really ruffle her fur and sort of like play around with her a little bit. He sort of hasn't, because he's like, this is someone else's dog, but now he sort of actively is like, yes, who's a good girl? Who's the best girl? That kind of thing. And then says, don't tell William.
She is. She's the best girl. She, he,
Yes.
them.
Ghost is going to schnuffle in appreciation.
Julian's going to grin at that.
Do you think so? Is it over then now in terms of the dreams, the ravens? I mean, we defeated it, right? Is that all done?
It remains to be seen.
That's what it looks
I've got a feeling most of it was the Nattramn, but I wonder if one or two things weren't, and I can't put my finger on what exactly it was, but there were one or two things that just. Will.
When the wolves were chasing us on the train, we were awake.
Yes.
Yeah. Anna looks at Tyke and then back to the water. Yeah. I'm not really sure what to do now.
I very much doubt we've defeated it. Everything we've learnt says it needs more than that.
It may be that we have defeated it for now only. For the next. When was the Ulu massacre? Years and years ago. But perhaps it is gone for now.
We've won.
Perhaps
But we did a ritual, as far as I know, so.
we did. All we've got to do is make sure that we document everything we did so that the next generation of the society can hopefully do the same in whatever way.
Has the chain changed at all, Henrik, or is it still chainy?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming the chain is still in the living room, that it's kind of been left there, forgotten about. So that would be a question of somebody going
I
and
think
taking a look.
that should probably go in our archivey bit, as it were, for now. Possibly under lock and key. Why don't we have a quick turn about the botanical gardens, and then we can head back inside. And those of us who need more of a breather, we can slip out. No one will say anything later. And when nobody moves, Julian gets up and just sort of saunters towards the botanical gardens on his own, therefore.
Anna lets him wander off, just watching the water. She's going to turn to Henrik. So, are you going to stay with the society, Henrik?
Up until 2 hours ago, this is where I thought God placed me.
To be fair, maybe he did if he, Anna sort of gestures towards the sky. I mean, you've done a lot of good since you've been here.
If you hadn't been here, Henrik, we might not have defeated him, even if it is only for now.
It would have taken our souls.
Is there anything any of you want to do?
I don't think so. It's processing, isn't it?
Yes.
Are you all just going to have a fairly lazy afternoon about the castle, potentially?
I think that's what in real life we would do. Be like,
It's quite possible. So anybody that goes back to the living room and takes a look at the chain will find that it is now just an ordinary chain. You don't feel any of the feelings from it anymore. You don't see the engravings that you saw on it before. It is just an ordinary chain. It's totally plain. Also, when you go back into the castle, Linnea is no longer there. She has taken herself off home.
And no one stopped her? What the hell?
No, Al got arranged for somebody to pick her up from the asylum and take it. She just decided she needed a few nights back in the asylum where she can try and get her head around what's going on. So Al got arranged for somebody to come and collect her. So she's gone back there to rest.
I'm in the botanical gardens, and I think Taika follows after me.
Well, I thought you were all in the botanical gardens, to be honest. But
I thought we were by the stream.
Yeah, there's many botanical garden bits. They've wandered to a different section.
Absolutely.
What do they chat about?
Julian's going to be sort of absent-mindedly just sort of gazing about.
Yeah.
So
just as a reminder, this is like a greenhouse room. So that's all undercover. And then obviously the rest of it is open. With gardeny crops down the bottom and a more ornamental garden there with bees and things.
Fabulous.
Yeah. I'm quite pleased with how it looks.
It looks gorgeous.
Oh, I don't think I showed you guys. If you go to the map, I'm going to share it with the people online as well. If you go to the top where the chapel is.
Oh yeah, we've got a bit of garden.
No, you've got a graveyard.
A graveyard.
Because obviously you buried Harold, didn't you?
We did.
So you actually have.
It's really quite picturesque as well.
Yeah. So there we go. I've put that in there for you as well. So yes, the map space is getting quite full. So yeah, if you just want to relax and
Like,
chill.
can I talk to Julian?
Yeah, is she?
I don't know.
What?
Are you coming to talk to me, or are you just following me like a little shadow?
Yes, I'm watching you, mister.
Okay. So I'm going to. Okay. I'm
Are
going
you
to.
okay?
I'm all right. I'm
Were you
sorry.
just
I
saying
didn't.
that?
No, I am actually all right. I'm sorry I didn't tell you as much as you might have wanted me to. But in return, I've never once asked you for anything that I would know you wouldn't want to tell.
Watcher online has suggested that Henrik should go to the chapel and try to pray
In it, though.
and see
For
how that
inspiration?
works. And so see how it works for him. So, but Henrik is not with us at the moment. So.
Oh, here he is.
Henrik is back with us. Someone online has suggested, Henrik, that maybe you should go and try and pray at the chapel and see how it works for you. See how it feels.
It feels wrong,
Okay.
says Henrik with his face.
I'm going to be, back in my conversation with Taika, I'm going to be like, can you forgive me?
Why do you need forgiveness?
Well, I figured and felt that I went rather down in your estimations. And also, if I may be so bold as to say, it became rather apparent that and he's like trying to get his words out and like really struggling at the same time. It became apparent to me that my heart was somewhat surplus to your requirements, and so I did not want to burden you with it too much.
Taika sighs very, very deeply. You don't need Nattramn or any other monster. You are your own worst enemy, Julian, okay? If you can ever stop judging yourself so much, maybe life can get a little bit better for you.
Maybe.
And people around you.
Maybe. Also, I have a niece. I have a great whatever grandniece.
Yes, and she will not appreciate you talking about yourself like that, I'm sure.
Maybe not. But
why are you still doing that? I don't blame you for anything.
I did
I'm
say
not
I'd tell
happy
you
about
all,
your
and I
decisions, I must say. I'm not happy about some of the decisions, but I'm not blaming you for anything.
What decisions?
You don't owe me anything. But you owe some things to yourself, for God's sake.
You are a really quite remarkable woman.
Thank you. Now I need a coffee and a sleep.
You get a coffee, I'll be in a moment.
And take a leaves for the building.
So, is there anything anybody wants to get done today, or is the rest of the day going to be just fairly lazy?
I think the
Maybe
day
they-
is fairly lazy, and at some point, Anna's just going to say to people, I don't know when, I don't know whether or not today, but at some point I would like a wake for Victor. I don't know if I can manage that today, but if we could do that and just sort of raise a glass to him, that would mean a lot.
I think everyone in the castle will be happy to join you on that.
And at some point in that day, Anna's going to gather Victor's cutlass and pistol and just add that to her belt and just have a wander around the grounds.
Oh,
Makes sense. Okay. Any more for any more?
Henrik disappears. He does not rejoin the others in the castle.
Oh. I feel like Anna is too occupied to notice.
I mean, Taika might notice, but what is he supposed to do about it?
Like that is someone else's business.
Taika will take her cat to the church.
So it
Taika's
might seem
going-
blunt.
To the what? To the castle
chapel.
chapel.
Yes, our chapel.
if you're there in the evening, you'll find Julian there.
Are you following me, Julian?
I didn't mean to. I just thought I'd spend a minute or two in here.
Have you seen Henrik?
No. Why? Where's he gone?
Nobody knows, it seems.
He will be processing. Probably best to give him some space just now.
I guess.
What do I type to whisper again? Sorry, is it
It's-
/w or what?
You can right click on me and then select whisper, but it's /w and then space in brackets person's name or the character name rather.
Okay.
But if you just right click on me or whoever you want to whisper to.
Would Anna bump into Henrik at all on her wandering of the grounds, Leaf?
It depends where you wander, I would suppose, Anna.
I'm sort of just wandering around the outskirts. It's sort of very aimless wandering, just sort of general, not really thinking, just...
And when are you doing that?
What?
When is it you're wandering?
I think throughout the day.
Okay, so give me an observation roll. Are you trying to be unseen, Henrik?
Not at all.
No. In which case, late afternoon, as it's getting dark, you will see Henrik leaving the chapel and walking out the front gates of the house of the castle.
Oh, well then in that case Anna's gonna follow. Henrik
Yeah.
jogs to catch up. Where are you going?
I thought I'd pop down the pub.
That's is that wise?
Wise. Wisdom, you say. I think that's just where my feet are taking me.
I mean, mine are taking me on a walk if you want to wander with.
I'm okay.
I don't know what your relationship was with the abbot in terms of things. I don't even know fully about him. Obviously, like, there was part of him that was clearly very evil and it wanted to steal souls. But I've known a lot of people, and maybe he wasn't all evil. Maybe whatever you did share with him, that can still exist, even with him being evil. Does that make sense?
Not so much. No, because we know that he was planning it for forever, since we were born almost.
Do you
And
know?
also,
Do you know for sure that he was going to take your soul?
seems like, in fact, that's the only one that from what we know of the Nattramn, that's the only one that made perfect sense, because he was actually there doing it. He was actually fattening up my souls by encouraging me to see Vaesen.
But
Actually, in person. That's the only, like, some of your experiences might have been he was trying to fatten you up by seeing Vaesen, but one of them might have been random.
yeah.
We know for a fact that it was specifically going to be me, because that was the entire reason for my existence.
Yeah, that's.
And it's not just that, Anna. It's the whole thing. Like, I was right there. I was so close to the other side, and you got to. I think if that wasn't the worst part, that I didn't die and go to heaven, and your brother isn't brought back to you. You got to lose him again for the second time after being teased that he was alive. Vanessa is now in the dog. And remember, we heard that her spirit or soul is just going to slowly degrade and become dog. So there's a chance that Vanessa's last human sort of thought, trapped in the body of a dog before it completely disappears like dandelion spores, is wiping her ass on the carpet. That's where until her soul disintegrates. And you got to lose your brother twice. We thought for a second he might have been alive, right? We were trying to find him. That was worthless. And you got to know, you thought he was dead, might be alive, and now not only did you find out that he's dead, you got to actually lose him in front of your eyes again.
Yeah. But so okay, that relationship with the Abbot then was, if it was all a lie and wasn't a thing, at least some good came out of it. I mean, you found all of us, sort of. I don't really know what to do now, Henrik. My whole purpose and thing for joining the society was finding my brother, and now he's gone. My crew's gone. You guys are sort of all I have left. So maybe you've lost the Abbot, but you have us. And we're not essentially a very moral group of people, or at least I know I'm not, but we'll try to replace a family stash, not replace, but maybe be a better one than he was to you.
No, that's the opposite. Was that the entire time I believed he was a fantastic adoptive father. He encouraged me and taught me this entire time since I was 13 years old. He's the only person I had as family. And it also doesn't matter, because then how did he get that spot in the church? How did no one in the church understand it? What is this? It's a fucking farce.
It is, but also we don't know all about it. Maybe he did get possessed at one point. Maybe the Nattramn slowly took him over. We don't really know anything about it. Maybe part of it was real.
And maybe I never actually was a priest. Anyway, I'm walking in this direction. You can join me or not.
I don't think I want to go to the pub tonight. Sort of why I went the last time. I thought I'd lost him, and I don't have a huge number of memories after that, so I'd like to remember him this time.
I'm just going to apologize to you, Anna, that I don't have any words of comfort in me right now. I'm sorry.
Okay. You don't.
I'm sorry that you lost him. I swore that I was going to help find him again, so maybe I did do that.
You almost gave yourself so I could get him back. So I'm just trying to thank you in a way.
It wasn't a noble act, Anna. It was a selfish one. And I'm starting to walk away.
Anna just lets him walk away. Just gonna go back up to the castle and try and find people. Maud, she's gonna call as she comes into the hall.
Maud's going to come out of one of the doors downstairs. Yes?
Henrik, I don't think Henrik's in a good headspace right now. I sort of tried talking to him, but I don't think I was very successful. I was wondering if I feel like let's not send Julian, but anyone else I think should maybe. He's headed to the Golden Dragon. I think someone should go with him, and even if it's just to do not Julian commenting, please send me. No, or maybe Sebastian or someone. But I think he needs someone to go and.
Julian could be a really good person to send.
Just drink with him at least, so he's not alone. But I don't think I can drink today.
Please tell me I overhear this.
Where are you?
Well, I mean, it depends where you were before you head over to the chapel. I tell you what, give me an inspiration roll. If you pass it, then you hear it.
Okay.
I think you hear it.
What you heard was a cotton ball dropping on a piece of felt at the distance of a football pitch.
I heard the words before Maud and Anna actually said them.
Just sensed it with the entire being. But yeah, so at least even if it's just to go and sit in silence, I think he needs someone. don't think we should let him be alone tonight.
Julian sort of like incredibly quietly and discreetly pops himself down to the pub then.
Maud? Anna's just hasn't seen Julian.
Have we just seen Julian sneaking out?
Well, Julian didn't say he was sneaking out. He just said he was going to make his way. So he could have just walked past you and pretended not to hear what you said. But
that's a very Julian thing to do.
If you want to give an observation roll to see if you are suspicious in any way, shape, or form, or make it vigilance.
Okay. I mean, it's Julian. We're definitely suspicious.
Yeah, that is kind of par for the course. Yeah, you're suspicious.
Maud is going to look to Anna, and he's going to the pub, isn't he?
Julian, oh, for fuck's sake.
Maybe after everything that happened, maybe it's time they had a talk.
Maybe. I'm also slightly worried that weapons will be drawn.
Where are the others?
Around. Sebastian and Taika?
They're both in the castle, so they will hear you.
Henrik's gone to the pub and Julian's gone with him.
Oh God.
Yeah. I think maybe we should all go.
It's probably a good idea that we don't split up.
Okay.
Fine. Let's follow.
All right. Wait one moment, and it's just going to divest herself of various weapons and just dump them in the living room, just so I'm not tempted. I'm just going to leave these here. And then she reconsiders and keeps Victor's cutlass and pistol on her, but leaves the rest. Should we go then?
Yeah,
Off to Bob.
indeed. Off we go.
Take it away, Julian and Henrik.
Yeah, Julian's going to get there ahead of us.
Yeah, he sets off at a fairly, decent trot. And he's got long legs.
Okay.
When I get to the pub, do I spot him?
Hang on. I'm sure you would spot him.
As soon as I do, I'm going to go collect a drink, and I'm going to sit not right next to him, but I'm going to sit a chair or two away.
Sorry, I have just been working in the background.
There's a rope! No.
This was the first tavern we entered.
Well remembered.
Hmm.
Yeah. I happen to have kept the scene, so I've just repurposed it.
No, it's a great picture. So yeah, Julian sits nearby, but doesn't say anything. Just sits near.
So not at his table. Or
No, I
even
might be
at
at
his
sort of
table.
like I might be at the next table.
Okay.
And I just sit and drink quietly.
There's nice sound atmos, by the way, for the players. Unfortunately, you guys watching online aren't able to experience the atmos yet. They haven't quite got that working properly, but it's there. Okay.
And Julian sits there waiting to be acknowledged or not, as the case may be.
It seems like not.
Apparently so.
If I noticed Julian coming in, I would ignore and turn back. I assumed I was sitting at the bar.
Okay.
That's what I thought, so I'm like a couple of seats over. I asked the barkeeper if Henrik's already paid for his drink.
We own the place.
So we just get free drinks with no
Yes.
tab all the time?
This
That
was a
sounds
key
like a
revelation to
dangerous
us.
idea.
Yes. I know she said this last time she was there.
Yeah, this is your pub.
Oh God, how
It's
horrendous.
horrendous bookkeeping. My
I
God.
must buy a bar, says Sebastian. You have, Sebastian. This one.
What a bar.
Okay.
Julian's just going to keep sitting there and just is going to keep his patience.
And then the door opens and everyone else walks in.
So, Maud, this was your bright idea. Any ideas?
Well, at least they're both here.
All right. Anna's gonna head in and just grab a stool next to Henrik in silence and just sit in silence. She orders a tea.
Julian looks over and frowns, but doesn't say anything.
Maud is going to look over at the other two and then go and sit next to Julian and observe that there is nothing like a good cup of tea. While Ghost pads over to Anna and Henrik and sits looking up at them and then puts a paw on Anna's leg.
Oh, Anna Schrufel's ghost.
And then she turns to look at Henrik.
Henrik, holding his drink, for the first time other than a side glance at all of you coming into the pub, looks down at the dog for a good long while. And for the first time, you see his eyes, which have been sort of just like 1,000-yard stare. For the first time, he sort of wells up looking at the dog. His tears well up looking at the dog, and he turns back and finishes his drink and pours himself another one.
And Ghost settles down with them. She's leaving the others.
And we all sit in silence.
We do.
So it would seem.
In that kind of day.
Well, this is an exciting one for the viewers.
Yeah, absolutely. This is what. How long are people going to sit in silence for? Are people just going to sit there until they run out of beer? And
Anna's just going to sit there as long as Henrik sits there.
Okay. What about everyone else? Is anyone actually going to try and talk to Henrik? Or indeed each other, or whatever? If not, we can fast forward to a point when somebody does. I like letting you guys freewheel, but, you know, we have a non-paying audience.
Or just all just sit there in silence for an hour.
Julian just sits very slowly drinking his drink, staring off at nothing.
Okay.
People are grieving. Cut us some slack, for God's sake.
It's been an incredibly heavy day.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
For at least 3 of us.
Yeah.
4?
4, yeah.
Boo, everyone is so downhearted, says online.
Everyone's so depressed.
That's the second comment saying about everyone being a bit down. Right. Is anything going to happen at the pub? Is anyone actually going to engage? Or can we fast forward to a point where you all get kicked out because it's closed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Closing time.
What do you mean kicked out? It's our bar. We can stay all night.
Yes, like a all-night pub.
So you reach a point where you are the only people left in there. Plus the barkeep, who is looking a little bit
cheesed off.
Time to go home, maybe?
Henrik?
What?
You coming home?
Not quite yet. Sorry, who's our barkeep? What's the barkeep's name?
My name? My name is Henrik.
Anna looks
What?
Henrik.
Sorry, Henrik. And I reach over the bar and I grab a bottle and I walk out the front door.
Thanks, Henrik. And then looks at the barkeep in a little bit of a like, that was weird. And then follows Henrik.
Julian's gonna sort of like slide a single coin across over Henrik and says, "Sorry for the sorry for the wait," and follows him out at a distance.
Okay. Where are you sloping off to then, Henrik? As it seems like you're leading this conga chain.
What is close? When I leave, am I closer to the water or the cathedral? Like when I step out the front door, can I see the cathedral in front of me, or does
Okay,
it
let me
slope
just
down
take
to the
us back
water?
here. Let me just show you.
Where's the good old city map?
Yeah. So you're kind of here,
All right.
right by the castle.
Cathedral is here.
Yeah. So you would have to cross the river to get to the cathedral.
Okay, I'm gonna stagger down the road towards the river, facing the cathedral here.
Okay.
Anna's just going to follow.
Yeah. I don't think Henrik should be wandering by a river in his current state.
No, certainly not.
Also, were we aware that we employed someone called Henrik?
I don't think we were.
So
You wouldn't have necessarily appointed all of the individual people that work there. That would have been down to the person that runs the pub for you. He would have recruited his own bar staff.
But
it
yeah, it is.
seems like more than a coincidence that in the last few days we've encountered Algot, Linnea, Anna, and Henrik.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm not sure we're ready for more weird yet.
Too right. Well,
To be fair, it's not a particularly uncommon name.
no, but when you've got four of them, then in a good bunch.
The particular combination of names, though, is getting a little bit out of hand.
The fact that there's now been 4. But yeah, I think Julian is following at a steady enough pace to give Henrik his...
Tiger says God needs an inspiration roll, it seems.
Yeah.
Anna's going to call after Henrik. Henrik, where are you going?
I'm sitting by the river.
Okay. Anna's
Good
going
night.
to increase the pace to walk close to him.
That is very definitely not the diction of a man who should be allowed to wander near water.
To be fair, just for everyone's perspective, I have just turned on my rolls so that people can see my rolls. I have this roll table here, which generates names for me. So I don't actually have to be...
So we shouldn't read into it, the names.
Well...
I feel like we should.
He's not saying that.
I'm just saying, it was just that Taika said that maybe I need some inspiration, but, you know.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, Julian's going to follow at a distance. He's going to sort of give Henrik loads of space, but, hang back.
Anna's going to catch Henrik's arm. Henrik, maybe we should go back to the castle?
Go ahead.
No, I was meaning more you coming with us.
No thanks. I'm gonna sit. I assume there's some benches.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So I'm gonna be sitting on a bench here, facing the river and the cathedral. Like I'm not swimming. I'm gonna sit down at a bench and drink.
I wasn't thinking you were going to start swimming, Henrik, but drinking alone by a river is never a great thing to do. Anna's going to take a seat beside him.
Julian's going to trot up behind them and sort of put a hand on Anna's shoulder and whisper into her ear, "You go on home. I'll watch him. He'll be fine."
You sure?
I'm sure.
Is torn about whether or not to move or not. Henrik, please come home.
And Henrik picks up his bottle and moves down to another bench.
Julian squeezes Anna's shoulder. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him.
Anna stays sitting on her bench.
It's somewhat different, Anna, but you weren't the only person whose world was turned upside down today. It's just different for Henrik, and he can't sit on the floor and cry because that's not who he is.
I
know.
I can't lose someone else, Julian.
You won't. I promise if he's out till dawn, then so will I be.
There's nowhere for me to go, though.
Once you have a home back at the castle, what are you talking about?
I've got an empty room.
I've had that for more years than I would ever care to admit. Well, I promise you, in a bizarre way, that while the room may be empty, the room next to yours will be occupied.
We used to share cabins, me and Victor, on board ship. It's always been hard in the castle being alone now. We'll never have that again. It's just...
That's why you were so comfortable that time I asked if I could share your room.
Yeah. I mean, when I was crew, there was like 8 of us to a room. I've never really slept alone since I was a child. In fact, not even then, because I say alone, but it was always Victor. So I could go back to the castle. There's nothing to go back for. So I may as well sit on a bench next to the bench that Henrik's on and just...
I mean, you're totally allowed to do that, but that does mean I have to have eyes in 2 different directions.
I mean, I'm not doing anything. You don't have to have eyes on me, Uncle.
Don't
Also,
be
we're
silly.
all still here, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. And it just the whole crowd. There's many eyes.
Well, of course I'm going to be looking after you as well. All of a sudden I have a responsibility.
Oh, I see. You may have bitten off a bit more than you could chew there.
How wonderful.
Is there anyone we could get for Henrik? Is there a priest or something that knew the Abbot that would believe us about him being a supernatural evil thing that tried to eat people's souls?
We may not even need to say that. We may just say, we have a priest who's very down, who feels he's lost his, what's the phrase, direction.
Although to answer Amy's question, yes, you do. Anders backups in his that you've personally met twice. You and Julian both met when you went to the Abbey, and also he met everybody when he came up here. I introduced him as sort of my younger brother.
We should write to him. We should send a messenger, get him to come.
Why don't you go ahead and do that?
Okay. I don't remember what his name was, or where he was.
Anders at the Sondheim
Anders at Sondheim.
Abbey.
Yeah. Thank you, Henrik.
Yeah, no. So you guys did meet him. I know it's just a name in your notes 80 pages ago.
Yes. Okay, I'll go do that. Anna awkwardly stands and sort of hovers for a while and then heads off.
Andrew, you bastard.
What's he done?
Nothing recently, but I'm literally flicking through my notes, trying to find that person because I underline in specific colours when somebody comes up. But I literally just lighted upon this phrase. Henrik visits a fortune teller who sees him bathed in blue. All the way back, you git. Anyway, I just thought I'd need to. Just thought I'd share the forward planning and the bastardy of Andrew Slade. Carry on.
That was on your visit to Stockholm, wasn't it?
Yes.
I mean,
So do the others go, or what?
I don't know. I don't know what.
Maud and Ghost will follow Anna, so she's not on her own.
What about Sebastian and Taika?
I guess we'll follow too.
Okay. Right. So everyone buggers off back to the castle, and all that's left is a.
Apart from Henrik and Julian.
Yeah.
And Julian's just literally just going to do that whole male thing of being a presence, a distant one, but, doesn't make him feel crowded or
Kind
whatever.
of sitting at the next bench thing.
Exactly.
Staring out over the water as well.
Yes. Sort of pulling his collar up when it gets a tiny bit nippy as the night draws in.
Okay. How long are you two going to sit there for?
I'm literally out here until Henrik goes home.
Okay.
Or whatever.
I grabbed at least one bottle, probably two from the bar, so I'm out here until
Yeah, you took one.
Finish it at the very least, so I don't know. I'm getting.
He hopefully has a hip flask to at least while away some of it. But he's just gonna sit there incredibly patiently and silently.
So are you just going to be swigging from it periodically, Henrik? Is that the idea?
That is the idea, staring across the cool water at the cathedral across the water.
Yep.
Staring at it.
Yeah, I mean, it's the black of night. The cathedral won't be lit. There will be a little bit of, there'll be some residual, street lights and stuff. So it'll probably be more of a silhouetted image against the night sky. How romantic. And it will probably be 3 o'clock in the morning before that bottle gets emptied.
Should I roll to see if I passed out or not?
I would imagine, yes, a force roll I think would be worth doing.
That's
Someone should have stayed to help Harry. Yep.
Oh, so I guess I passed out on the bench.
Yep.
As soon as Julian sees that he's passed out, he's going to sort of go over, check that he's all right. He's not in danger of swallowing his own tongue or something like that. And is then going to look about to see if there's a cart or something he can hail.
Not at that time of the morning.
And if there isn't, he'll just wait.
Wait until what?
He wakes up. I don't know if I can carry him on his own. I can give you an agility or force roll if you want to see if I can
would
at least
need
get
a
some.
force roll to see if you can pick him up. Yep, 2. That's fine. You can absolutely pick him up.
Nice.
And then give me an agility roll.
To see if I get him home without
Just to
dropping
see
him.
how well you can carry him. Not particularly well is the answer. So you can
We
pick
are
him
quite
up.
a comical sight walking back towards the castle.
Okay, so in which case I now need another force roll from you, please.
Just drops Henrik in the middle of the street.
No? Okay, you can maintain him. Another agility then. Okay, one more force and one more agility. If you pass them both, you get home.
Oh, 4. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Julia's hitting a stride.
Okay, once you
Gotta
got your
check the
focus in
wind.
there. Yeah, once you got your focus in there, that's so yes, you've been able to shift him back home.
Yeah, I will literally sort of like put him into his bed, or like on his bed, seeing as he's still going to be clothed and stuff, and you know, shut the door, go to bed myself at last.
Okay. Is there anything else you're going to do apart from try and write that letter, Amy? Anna?
No, Anna writes the letter, gives it to Algot or someone to ask, is there like an overnight messenger in these places?
No.
To go then as soon as
You'll have to go in the morning.
possible, Algot, and get him to come here with all haste.
Oh, right you are, madam. Miss Coop. Yes, not a problem.
Fabulous. Get some sleep, Algot. Sorry I woke you.
Mm.
And then
You
I'll
deserve.
Since we're all in bed, could this be a good time for our real life comfort break?
Let's have a real life comfort break. 1/2 the hour. Let's see everybody back. Thank you, those of you who are watching online. Thank you for sticking with us. We will be right back. necessarily back conscious, but there we are. Right. So people sleep. 'Tis the morning. Julian will sleep a bit, then pop back into Henrik's room first thing to make sure he's all right. Do I need Anna for the next 5 minutes?
I'm just going to quickly light my dad's birthday candles, if that's okay.
Oh, is it Dad's birthday today?
Dad's birthday today, so the cake's finished, and I've just whipped the icing in the comfort break. So Anna's just having a little alone time in her room, and we'll be back.
Fair enough. Happy birthday to Dad.
Yes, from all of us.
Mm-hmm. Right, go on then.
You awake there, old man?
Oh, to Henrik?
Yes.
He gives a small puke and goes back to sleep.
Remember, Henrik, Psalm 46:1, God is our refuge and strength and ever-present help in trouble, or something like that. It says online. If Henrik gives up, the evil has won.
Yeah, well, maybe he's down in that puddle again. I'll take another look later when I wake up.
Julian calls for someone to come and clean up, but sort of stays in the room all the same. Maybe with the window open, airing it.
Yeah, that's fair enough. We don't need him showing there anymore, do we? Yes. Actually, no, Astrid isn't there. So, Gudrun will come and facilitate the clearing of the extraneous fluids.
And I'm just going to sort of like wander out maybe to grab some breakfast at some point, but I'm still going to keep coming back.
Okay. Is anyone going to do anything today? I am very aware that we have people that may try and watch this whole episode.
Yeah.
Do people have any specific plans that they want to do today?
I'm hoping Henrik wants to wake up.
He may not want to, but he will at some point. Yes. He probably could do with some sort of remedy for
I stick
the
some
morning
smelling
after.
salts. I stick some smelling salts under his nose.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
Did we heal our wounds and stuff?
Definitely gonna make somebody puke. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, you've all had a fairly chilled. You had a fairly chilled afternoon and a decent rest, so you can all regain 2 damage points. And of course, if you interact with your objects, then you can gain 2 more. If you spent some time by yourselves just communing with your objects. So you could potentially gain 4 conditions back. Not necessarily Henrik, who has just drunk himself into oblivion, but and probably not Julian, because Julian hasn't really rested either.
I haven't really slept.
No, but those of you that were sensible certainly can. So are we going for like somewhere near around midday? You're going to stick some smelling salts under his nose.
Something like that.
Okay. Go for it then.
No, I'll fiddle with him a bit first, sort of like open
Excuse
an
me?
eye. No, sort of open an eye, see what his pupils are doing, that kind of thing, and just Yeah, I'll keep sort of like wandering out, but I'll keep coming back until he's awake.
Okay. Well, midday. Midday. He'll be awake.
How you feeling, old man?
Just fine. Do I assume I have you to blame for taking me home?
Sort of, I suppose. You have the society, really.
Well, I suppose you can thank them for me.
Well, I'm fairly certain it was you who was lecturing me about togetherness and all that all too recently, so I wouldn't have felt right to just leave you, even though I know you wanted to be alone, but you're the one who is supposed to minister to the rest of us, but you don't necessarily get someone to do the same for you. And I'm possibly not the person you want to, but...
Certainly not anymore.
What do you mean?
The person who ministered to me is now dead and was Dracula, if you recall.
Who's Dracula?
The evil spirit, Dagon, the evil Nattramn.
I see.
It's just a general Swedish word for evil spirit people.
Is it?
No.
I didn't know that.
All right. Thanks anyway. I've got a splitting headache. You can go now. Thanks for helping.
No, I'm going to stick around a bit.
No, please. Can you get out of my room?
What are you going to do, punch me?
Go back to sleep.
I can't leave you very well drifting on the outskirts of things.
On the outskirts of what? I'm in my bed. I'm not going anywhere.
All right. Let it not be said I tried.
Okay.
Apparently that's it.
Apparently that's it. Anyone else going to do anything else today?
Anna's gonna.
We're at midday, by the way, Anna.
Oh, midday now. I'm gonna rock out of bed about midday. As she does. Anna's gonna say, tonight, if people are around, I was thinking maybe bonfire, say goodbye to Victor, that sort of yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna be ready, so I feel like let's just not get it done, but you know.
Start the process.
Yes. If you
Very
are
wise.
if you are all free, I don't know what else we get up to if we're not on a mission. But yeah. Do that.
I'll go and talk to Albert, and we can figure out where we're going to put it, the bonfire.
Yeah, let's not set fire to our new lovely gardens.
Let's not do that. I'll commune with Algot, so I go and do that.
Okay. Algot will make arrangements. He'll get Vera to make sure that there is space.
And Julian will pitch in.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Julian, how did it go last night with Henrik? Is he okay?
Well, that's subjective, I suppose, but apart from being befuddled with a splitting headache, I'm sure he will live. Bloody heavy, though.
Oh. All right.
At that point, there is a knock on the door.
Oh,
For my sake. Julian is going to heave the heaviest sigh. And if Algot's already striking towards the door, he's going to very slowly just follow.
and it's Linnea.
Oh. Anna sort of freezes. Stares at her.
I'm sorry to disturb you all, but
Not at all, Linnea. Come in.
oh, thank you, Dr. Summerby. I can't help feeling that this is all my fault somehow, and I just wanted to. Well, I might have a suggestion of something that might help.
Yes.
Go on.
I had a letter waiting for me at home. I didn't open it yesterday. I don't know why, but then I woke up here, so I found it in my pockets when I got back to my room yesterday. Oh, it was a very strange day. But it made me think, everyone seems so stressed and so upset. There is a place, a little journey from here, but a place where people like us can rest and recuperate.
Convalescence house, you mean?
Yes, I suppose that's quite a good way of putting it. It's they call themselves almost like a health resort. They call them, it's a farm, really, and
Are they
they established themselves primarily for laborers and people like that. It was somewhere where they could rest and recuperate from following injuries and hurts on site. But they became, well, they have sympathies with people such as ourselves. And the society built up quite a strong relationship with them over a number of years. And, well, I'd forgotten about them until this letter came. And,
What does
well,
it say?
she pulls out a letter and she gives it to you, Julian. Hang on, let's stick it into your notes. They're closing. They're stopping their business, but they're still there for the next week, according to this letter. So the society always covers all costs for members that go and stay there.
And it would be good for everyone, not just the locals, but people like ourselves as well, if they were to remain open.
Absolutely. It might be worth finding out why they're closing, but other than that, it may be an idea, a place where you could all rest and recharge.
A good idea. Right, so to anybody who's around, I'll read the letter out loud. Dear blank, I would like to inform you that the Bestella Circle is ending its operation effective at the end of next week. Although we have served your colleagues and yourself for some time, we all have ways we wish to guide our lives in the coming years. Furthermore, the stresses of operating Dromhus have become overbearing to all of us. And as Marcus Aurelius wrote, he who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. We understand that certain interested parties have an interest in purchasing the grounds, as well as our potential approach to dealing with the rigors of hard labour. Of course, they are not cousins to our interest in the ethereal, but it brings my heart peace to know that our something can be put to good use in addressing the overworked. I realize that this will come as a shock to you, and I advise you to do the following to ensure a restoration of your equilibrium. Make a concoction of saffron, thistle, mistletoe, and cinnamon. This can be prepared as a tonic. I advise you not to ingest alcohol, which is overprescribed and leads to mental imbalance.
Breathe very slowly, attempting to draw breath only once every minute. You may use a
What?
clock to assist in your timing. Yours warmly, Olivia Pedersen.
Draw a breath only once every minute?
That's quite impressive.
It's a slow breathing technique, I believe.
Very slow.
Good for inducing calm.
Or death.
If in the wrong hands. I mean,
A concoction? That's interesting. With those particular ingredients.
I'm not feeling calm. Well, I tried it once, though, you.
Anyway, that's the only suggestion I have.
We'll look into it.
Isn't mistletoe poisonous?
It is.
Huh.
In the right dosage, of course.
Is that a good dosage of mistletoe?
I forget as Lexi whether it was hallucinogenic or not.
I think it is in small doses. I honestly can't remember either.
Which would make some sense.
More cake has been brought to me.
Oh, I say. Yes, they are toxic. That's American mistletoe.
Anyway, Linnea, we'll look into it. We'll see if we can't find out what's going on.
Mistletoe has been used in medicine for its supposed value in treating arthritis, high blood pressure, epilepsy, and infertility.
Okay. Give it a go. I mean, we'd all use a rest cure.
That explains all the kissing.
Mm-hmm.
Right. All right, Linnea. We'll see about going over tomorrow. We can, at the very least, take them up on their hospitality until they close, or we can find out what's going on.
Anna.
Yep.
Miss Coombe, have I wronged you? Have I hurt you somehow?
No, Linnea. I think my brother's spirit might have been using your body for a little bit. I don't know why.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, you do seem to have a little habit of possession, don't you? Do you know when it started? I don't know if you could feel my brother yesterday, or whether it's all just a memory you don't remember, or...
I'm really sorry. I don't remember anything. You ethereal slut. Wow, thanks, Tiger.
Tiger is judgy.
I don't.
That's okay, Linnea. If you find anything sort of seafaringly in your apartment or anything, if you could bring it to me. It may be his.
Of course. I'll do what I can.
Linnea, do you remember being at a port or a seaside town at all over this past year?
I don't think I've left Uppsala. I don't travel much anymore. I'm a little bit old for all that.
All right. Thank you.
If I remember anything, I promise I will tell you.
I'd like that. Thank you.
Good luck.
Thanks.
And off she pops.
I really hope we don't all go insane like her.
Well, could be worse.
Yeah. Anna is going to pop to the kitchen and make one of her hangover tonics to take to Henrik. And
Okay.
we'll knock on his door. She knocks and then winces and goes, sorry. Henrik.
Bang, bang, bang.
It was a gentle knock, but still apologises. Henrik, it's Anna.
What is it?
Anna pushed the door open. I brought you something to pass down hangover cure given to me by a friend. I thought maybe you could use it today.
Thanks. You can leave it right there. Thank you.
Anna just puts it down and hovers and then backs out the room awkwardly. She hovers and then at his door and is so torn between chatting to him more and just leaving him to it, and then decides to leave him.
Good job. There's no awkwardness in the castle, really.
I know, right?
Yeah. You're also.
She pops her head back in the door again. Henrik, I don't know if anyone else passed on the message, but we're doing a wake this evening for Victor. You said you had something that might have been appropriate to say. I was wondering if you could say it tonight.
I don't know if I do. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Someone online said, didn't Anna get a compass from Victor at one moment?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, Anna's going to take out the compass and look at it. Where's it pointing now?
It's not pointing anywhere.
It's just still. Thank you, viewer, for stabbing something more through my heart.
Have you worked that one out yet?
The what?
The compass.
Well, the compass pointed to Victor, and now he's dead, so it's got nowhere to point.
So where was it pointing?
Nowhere.
Was it pointing at Linnea?
Was it pointing at Linnea? Oh, you fucking bastard.
Oh,
you bastard.
Yep.
Oh, God damn it, she could have gone in. Oh, my God.
See? There's the... hang on, let's share this for everyone online.
There's the rub, as Hamlet once said.
I'm so glad that Anna...
You guys, you kept checking it here in the castle.
Yeah.
And it kept pointing south.
Yep.
Just right where the asylum is. Bastard, Andrew.
Oh, my God, Andrew. Well, Anna doesn't know that, so Anna can just live in peace and not know that she could have possibly chatted to Victor at some point. Mm. Oh my God. That was
Julian's gonna throw himself into preparing for the wake, the bonfire, just doing stuff. He keeps doing. It's almost like a nervous energy that he's got. He just keeps going.
Okay.
Anything else we get up to today?
No.
Should we fast forward to the wake?
Yep, if you like to.
Yeah.
Nobody's doing anything. Evening time. Vera, with the help of Matilda, has built a fabulous bonfire out near the river. And when you all go out there, Algot is stood there with a flaming brand in his hands, a torch, which he passes to Anna.
Is this to light the bonfire, Algot?
Indeed, Mistress Anna, we thought you would like the honour.
All of us are quietly standing behind and just following Anna's lead.
Are you with them, Henrik, or are you staying in your room?
I assume somebody came to get me, so yes, I will trudge out after them.
Anna would have asked earlier in the day, is there a bell anywhere in the house that she could have got hold of?
Of course there are bells.
Cool. Hannah has a bell. She's gonna light the bonfire. And I'm assuming everyone's got glasses of something. Pour out some whiskey, I think, would probably be the thing. And gives that a bit to everyone.
Some rum.
Yeah. I know none of you knew Victor. But, well, you know me, so you sort of knew him. We were very similar, although he was rather better at talking and these sort of situations. Yes. I don't really know what to say. Victor always had a way with words. But I wanted all of you to know him a little bit. Most of those who knew us are gone now. And someone should remember him. He loved music. He had this old accordion he used to play up on deck. Anywhere he went, he would find a shanty or a tune. Any port we stopped in, he would make friends with people before we even sort of got drinks. That's the sort of man he was. And in thinking about today, he wrote a lot of songs, and I wanted to write something for him. I tried. I'm sorry, Victor, I'm not good at writing songs. My lyrics were atrocious, the rhyming was terrible, and you would have been very ashamed to tell me to sit down. So I abandoned that plan. But I thought I would sing one of your favourite shanties for you. You were always the one with a voice and talent. I was more accustomed to swords and hitting people who told you to stop singing. Oh, brother, this is for you. Heave her home, boys. Let her go, boys. Bring her head round into the weather. Leave her home, boys. Let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingley. What care we though? White the minches? What care we for wind or weather? Let her go, boys, every inch is sailing homeward to Mingley. Leave her home, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head around into the weather. Leave her home, boys, let Heading home, welcoming it's tradition when a sailor's passed to ring 8 bells. It signifies the watch, which is 4 hours, and the bells rung at every half. And 8 bells rung signals the end of a watch. So I'd just like to take a moment, and I'm going to ring the bell to signal the end of Victor's watch. And Anna takes it and rings it 8 times. And I think that's it. So we could all just raise a glass to Victor. The best brother, friend, and man. What? I'll see you in the next, brother. And Anna drinks a drink.
To Victor.
To Victor.
To Victor. The light from the fire reflects back from the waters of the river, almost like a secondary fire burning in the water.
I guess, well, not guess, he is or was your family too, Julian.
I hope someday you'll tell me all the stories that you can remember about him.
There are a lot.
Good. And I will think back on this night, bizarrely, and at that point, I will probably weep.
He'd have liked you.
I'm sure I'd have liked him.
He'd have liked all of you. Anna looks to Henrik to see whether or not he will speak or not.
Henrik says very quietly over the bonfire, I know you're expecting me to say something inspiring, but I don't have it in me right now. I've presided over more funerals than I can count, and even though it's a religious, typically most of them haven't been as lovely as this one. They're all about religious procedure and chants and saying the right things at the right time, but what I've learned is that it's mostly for it's not to lay the soul to rest, it's mostly to lay the hearts to rest of the people who lost him. So all I can say is that be joyous. As you said, his watch is over. His strife is over. Be happy. He's in a better place. He no longer has to shift through this mortal coil and the strife and pain that goes along with dragging our feet on this earth.
Anna, would you mind if I said something?
Please do, Julian.
It strikes me as singular that it is highly possible that it was Victor Coombe who brought us all together in the first place.
Anna quickly interrupts. His surname's not Coombe.
What is it then?
Anna now looks like she wishes she hadn't interrupted. I can't say. But it's not Coombe.
He had a different surname to you.
Coombe's not my surname.
Of course. Victor possibly brought us all together. And on a very selfish note, gave me an answer I had long given up thinking that I would ever get, but was one of the dearest things that I hoped for all these years. What a gentleman, in that sense. I also hope you don't mind it. Others of us have lost, and I thought we should just acknowledge the pain that comes with all loss from those who have been close to us, whatever happens in the end. And Julian has another quick drink.
Does anybody else have anything they feel they should say?
No.
I guess it's over then.
Or is Algar gonna put out the bonfire?
I think we'll just let it burn down, Henrik.
Burn down.
Yeah, that's why I thought. I didn't know if that was Algot asking.
Oh, yes, it was Algot asking.
Julian edges over to Anna and says, "Do you want me to get the others into the house so you can have a moment out here alone?"
No.
May I?
To be here.
Yeah.
May I say something?
Yes, Algot.
It has been my honor to serve this house, as has been the tradition of my family. It seems like forever. And while it has never been necessarily smooth sailing the entire time, what I have witnessed among you all has been as a family. Not all families always see eye to eye. Not all families agree. But families, true families, are there to support and help make each other more complete. And as such, as a family unit, you have all impressed me greatly. If this house was a jigsaw, you would be all the missing pieces. Henrik, faith isn't proven by who we follow, Father. It is shown more by what we do when they fall. The Abbot made his choices. You made yours. Don't let his ruin take your grace with it. A man's worth isn't measured by the hands that taught him, but by the ones he chooses to lift. His shadow may have been long, but it doesn't reach you now. It does not remove the works that you have done, the achievements that you made. You made those, not him. You made decisions all your life to protect people, to care for them, to support them. He did not make those choices. You did. And since you have been here, you have tried to protect your family here. Remember, he may have taught you the rites that you carried out, but he didn't teach you mercy. That came from you. You alone. The Abbot thought himself holy because he cast shadows, but he looks around the land outside. You know, there is a saying, the roots of a plant don't choose the gardener. They just keep growing towards the sun. Keep growing towards the sun, Henrik. You forged your path. Just because he had a meaning for you, that meaning was not yours. And now you stand here, and your family is safe because of you. Don't let one man be your judge, your jury, and your executioner. I'm sorry. That might not be my place, but...
Very well said, Abbot.
Henrik just stares into the fire.
And the fire burns. Anything else anyone wants to do?
No.
Yeah, I think we sort of literally just sort of stare at the fire, just sort of hang around and just
Be
together.
okay.
Yeah, in quiet.
And then everyone is going to make their way to bed.
Yep.
Anybody going to do anything else untoward or...
I will interact with my item.
Mm-hmm.
Do some healing of the various... I've racked up quite a lot of damage in that last fight. So I'm going to heal a bit of that.
Okay. Is everyone just going to make their way to bed? Eventually, at some point. Was that a no from Henrik?
No, well, Henrik's going to stay out until it's at least embers.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then decide, I don't know how cold it is. Probably go in.
Okay. Okay. Well, it is a chilly night. It is, after all, later in March. It's still not the warmest weather just yet. And so morning comes round. It's morning, people.
I was waiting for do a vigilance roll, everyone, or I was waiting for that.
No.
Julian starts packing.
Packing?
Yeah, we're apparently going to this farm thing.
Oh, you're going, are you? Okay.
Yeah, we'll go
Have you-
for some holiday.
Let's do it.
R&R.
Mm-hmm.
Society-funded R&R.
Yeah.
Can I shout around saying who's coming with?
I think we're all going.
Good.
Anna's going to drop another hangover tonic at Henrik's store.
Absolutely, says Sebastian. Sebastian says, I'm sure it will be a wonderfully relaxing experience and nothing will go wrong.
100%.
So chill, so nice, bit of spa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe a mud bath, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a farm. There's bound to be mud. Yeah.
So where is it again?
Where is it?
Yes, how far is it?
Oh, well. I mean, has anyone actually looked it up?
Once Julian's done that, he looks up this Dromhus.
Okay.
Dream house, does that not translate to?
It'll be something like that.
Where is it? Yeah, where is it in terms of general things?
Yes.
So,
find some cows for Henrik.
Henrik will be in his element if there are cows. Well, what is it you want to find out where it is?
Yeah.
So, a learning roll to find out where it is, because you can look it up. Okay. So, you find out that Albi is a village in the Stora Alvalet on the island of Orland.
How far is that away from the
Just
frost
a moment. Let me just open up the map. I shall zoom in so that the people who are looking online, so I shall share that with people online.
What's
So
it
of
called?
course, you guys are here in Uppsala, and Albi is here,
Oh, it's south. Okay.
Orland.
Okay. Okay. Let's go.
Let's do it.
That's it. not bothered about looking up anything else? Okay.
We have very little to go on.
Oh, that's fine.
We think we're going on a nice chill.
Yeah.
holiday.
Well, you
Let
have
us
been.
have our beach episode.
Well, I mean,
after all that.
to be fair, Linnea did ask you to find out why they were closing down.
I was imagining it was like lack of customers and not like supernatural evil or anything.
Well, yes, it could be that. Could be.
It could be both.
Um,
Okay, so what do we know about it? I'll roll. Apart from this location.
So you find out that it's the Bastia Circle is basically it's a family business. Let's have a look. I shall share this with you. So there is handout 2 in your handouts. It says TDTO handout 2. And if anybody wants to give me an investigation roll,
I need to give you an
actually,
investigation roll to be able to read the bloody thing. So small.
So Julian.
Yes.
No, it's fine. You don't need to give me an investigation roll. That's fine.
Okay.
You
just as well.
You will have heard of the Drom House.
Okay.
So most medical professionals consider them to be quacks.
Right.
Basically for rich weirdos. Give me a medicine roll.
Wow. You just decimated my medicine stuff.
But you got 3
However.
So, however, you are aware that their patented therapeutic methods are greatly coveted. They use a unique action-first mentality that is not just talk and emphasizes vigorous physical exercise and radical confrontation methods, engaging in candid disclosure.
I see.
And that there are medical scholars who have attempted to simulate the methods, but with no success.
Julian is thinking.
So it's suspicious already.
Yes.
Algot says to you, I've stayed at the Dromhus myself.
You have?
Thanks.
What's it like?
Thanks to the society. It's a wonderful place. The Abbot, who has run the society for many years, or has run it for since its inauguration, since its inception, is a very clever man, and he has come up with something that has benefited society members, not just from here in Sweden, but also from our neighboring organizations in other countries. It would be a real shame for this to close. It is a very powerful healing tool for those who have experienced great trauma at the hands of the unknown and the unseen.
Well, let's go and see if we can't convince them or figure it out somehow.
I'm sure to be very grateful.
Right, so what do we have on them? Current members of the so-called Bistola Circles Board of Directors are as follows. Albert Sandberg, 72 years old, original founder, transferred power to the board for unknown reasons. Late wife, Freya. Selma Sandberg, 24 years old, daughter of Albert by Freya, currently leads physical activities including dueling. I say. Olivia Pedersen, 53 years old, herbalist, expert in art of nutrition. Abbot Pedersen, 37 years old, Olivia's half-sister, despite being a board member, spent time in Uppsala until a few years ago when she became a full-time resident at Drumhouse. Ivan Fyodorov, 28 years old, Russian immigrant from St. Petersburg, university educated, a student of law, unknown if completed degree. What a colorful bunch.
Absolutely. So, everybody is going. Just clarifying. So you set off. Will anyone make the concoction? Asks someone online.
I feel like Anna shouldn't.
Shouldn't.
Well, there's a very high chance of her killing someone if she starts adding mistletoe to shit.
No, Julian will sort of like. Julian will sort of tentatively make it, just to see what they mean, what they're talking about, and sort of be treating it like an experiment. Therefore,
Anna will offer to drink it for the experimental purposes.
Well, hold on, let me put it together first.
Well, it's a very calming and soothing drink.
Then I give it to Anna.
Anna drinks it.
Lovely. Fabulous. Nice way to chill out.
Anna's going to offer it to Henrik and be like, you should try some of this, mate.
I try it. What's it like?
Well, it's if you can imagine something that is made from saffron, thistle, and cinnamon. I've got no idea what mistletoe tastes like, so
quite spicy.
So it would be warming. Saffron isn't particularly spicy, but it's got a very nice.
No. Thistle-y though. Thistle's always a kind of
tangy.
It's like nettle drink, isn't it? It's
Mm.
always a bit
But yes, very, very calming. All of those ingredients will be quite soothing. Should we grab all the bits from the house we normally do, like the workshop? I don't think you grab a workshop from the house, Sebastian, but okay. Best not to go out into the wild entirely unequipped. Oh, I guess it's up to you, isn't it?
I mean, Anna's bringing her weapons as usual.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
She's going to leave though. She's going to leave Victor's cutlass and pistol in her trunk in her room, so they don't get lost.
Okay. Well, it's quite the journey. It's a full. Let's have a look. We need one of these open. It's quite a full journey by train, and come on then, let's roll the dice. So it's a full day. So you spend a night on board the train. And what I would like, please, is for everyone to give me a vigilance roll. Taika doesn't pass. Henrik?
Yep.
And Henrik doesn't pass. Okay, right.
Henrik has just passed out somewhere.
Okay. So I have this for those that passed. So we have Anna passed. And
I passed.
yeah, and Maud passed. And Julian passed. And Sebastian passed. There's an irony to Taika being the first not to pass. Is there? Oh, because she's a detective. Well, to be fair, you've all had quite the few days. So you eventually make the journey into Albi, and there is a carriage waiting for you at the station that picks you up and takes you out to the Dromhus. So at this point,
I hate it when you say it like that.
well, I'm trying to think how to word this. So I know you're all expecting this to be kind of the normal kind of mystery stuff, but this isn't. This is quite different. It's a very different structure. It's a very different layout. This isn't anything that I've created. This is something that somebody else has created. So it really is a resort. There are, that you will find out when you go in, there are activities to do on a daily basis that you can pick and choose from. You are free to walk around and explore and interact with the characters, but things will change. And if you want to find out what's going on, you need to get onto the good side of the different characters. So for the purpose of clarity, I have a tracker for all of the characters that work there. And as you interact with them positively and negatively, these trackers will flow.
Is this as a group or individually?
This can be individually or as a group. So all of your interactions with all of them will have an effect. Of the 5 principal people that have just been picked out for you, if 3 of them go fully negative, the worst will happen, whatever that may be. And if you can turn them all to positive, then the Dromhus will not close and will stay open and be accessible by yourselves in the future for healing purposes, and also obviously other society people.
So you would like Hannah not to punch the first person she sees in the face?
Depending on who they are, they might enjoy that. So, no clues or anything from me on that perspective. So
my slider would go up if you did, though.
So there is all your normal investigations and stuff. Is this far simulated? Is it people related? Who knows? But it's there's some quite strong investigative elements in this, so it'll be quite fun.
No bugger.
So we'll just finish with you, arriving at the Dormhus.
Ooh, prettiful.
It's very pretty.
It is. So yeah, the carriage drops you off at a gate, which is unlocked, and it takes you into the grounds. And there is a sign on the left of the gate which says Ratio e Ordo Laetitiae, which anybody can give me a learning roll to see what it means, but Julian and Henrik both know what it means because they speak Latin. So,
Is it not basic Latin then?
it's no, it isn't really. Sebastian, obviously being a toff, has a basic understanding of it as well. Oh, Maud seems to recognise the phrase. She's seen it somewhere before as well. The phrase for people watching is reason and order breed joy. And it's a handwritten sign that is up against the gate. And even as you walk through the gates, you can see most of the grounds are quite plain and farm-like, but there are flowers blossoming in many plots, including around the house. And there are lots of various yellow flowers coming through, early spring flowers and cornflowers. So it is rather pretty, and as you come through the gate, a lady comes up to meet you, and she says, "Oh, we heard that there may be some people coming. It's wonderful to meet you. My name is Selma. Welcome to Domhus. I'm assuming you've come from Uppsala?"
We have. Yes, right.
Fabulous.
It's
Well,
good to meet you, Sandberg.
please, come in. So, life here is very relaxing and very disciplined. So, just so you're aware of how things work here, she's walking you to the house as she speaks to you. So every day, all the present clients, people who are staying here, including yourselves, will decide what activities you will do from the list of activities. So,
what sort of activities are there?
I'll show you the list in just a moment. So you get to choose 2 activities every day, and other parts of the schedule are fixed. Outside of the scheduled activities, you're free to explore the grounds and relax and really do whatever you like. There is no real strong rules. However, we do like to recommend that you use your free time for personal development. You have all 5 of us that are here. You have our undivided attention during your stay. Actually, at the moment, there is only one other guest at present, a man called Ulf Ronbach, quite a remarkable fellow. You shall get to meet him yourself. So our philosophy here at the Dormhus is transparency. Transparency above all things. We expect you to speak about your experiences and beliefs openly. Everyone here is aware of Vaesen, so there is no need to mince words or speak in hushed tones.
Julian, are you sure you want to pass the gate?
What do you mean?
Oh, just about what what was her name?
Selma.
Openly about our past, Julian.
We hate word mincing.
And all that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. We speak of our experiences here that, well, of that other world, shall we say, crisply, clearly, and with courage and with rationality. I must insist that you do not bring any religious symbols, however, into the Dromhus. She looks at Henrik. This is a place of truth and not superstition. We have no issues with people who are of varying beliefs, but we just ask that you don't try and preach them openly to those around us. You get out of the Drumhouse what you put in. Put in your experiences, your pains, your doubts, and you will get out hard-won wisdom and healing. Observation roll from anybody that cares to pay attention to anything she's saying.
Anna's feeling more and more uncomfortable about this place. It's feeling slightly culty.
Feeling culty. What, the fact that she's preaching for open and honest communication? That's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Julian, Maud, and Anna passed. Henrik is obviously just not. Those of you who passed will tell that she quite clearly likes to, she's quite dominating and likes to be in control. But the way that she said about Ulf being a remarkable fellow, yeah, you don't think she likes him very much. And at that point, she gives you, I will share it with you all, handout 3, and I'm going to stick it very quickly in the chat as well, so that people online have a very brief opportunity. Oh, actually.
Nature's bounteous nectars. Anna
So-
starts reading out the list.
If you go to the map, you'll actually see that I have shared it. I've put it in the map. So I'm sharing it now for people online so they can see it as well.
Anna reads out. All right, so each day we've got breakfast. Choose from one of the activities, then exercise, activity A, lunch, activity B, supper. Behold, starlight and destiny. Cool. Right, and then our activities we have to choose from are, oh geez, I just noticed the last one, which is no mercy. Great, okay. So we've got nature's bounteous nectars, the cold sting of reality, your foe among the pages, letting out the little demons, what we made together, we break together. I'm hoping that's like some sort of plate smashing thing. Release the candid heart, and then no mercy. Do you not think that is what it is, Julian?
It's a striking list, must be said.
It is.
But this has come highly recommended.
I'm quite intrigued by the little demons that come out. Not a big demon will be letting out, just a baby one.
The small ones, yeah. Well, better than the big ones, surely.
Yeah,
That's
your
it.
front of the pages almost sounds like a book club. I feel like I could get behind that.
Okay.
No?
Thank you very much for having us, Miss Sandberg.
I'm
as well.
so sorry. Yes, it's a wonderful list.
That's fine.
It's
So,
probably what the activities are.
You're actually here just in time for breakfast. So if you would like to come through to the lounge, you can meet the others, and you're just in time to select the 2 activities for today.
Do you have any more information about what these activities are?
Yes, I think we need some more information.
Oh, that's part of the fun. Just
Julian winces.
put your faith forward, choose from the wording, and see where it takes you.
And looks at the group. Anything jumping out to anyone?
Well, I like that nature's bounteous nectars. Absolutely.
I mean, that does sound like wine tasting, maybe.
Does, doesn't it?
If we're lucky.
Or mushrooms.
Or honey gathering or something.
Cold sting, maybe a plunge pool, something nice like that.
Oh, that would be nice.
Throwing on the pages again. I'm guessing book club. Little demons, maybe like kitchen therapy.
Or journal writing, foe among the pages.
Oh yeah. Journals.
We could play it safe in the beginning and go for something like nature's bounteous nectars and your foe among the pages and see where we go.
Selma looks at Anna, and she looks at the sword hanging at her waist, and she said, "You will probably enjoy No Mercy looking at you."
I was literally just thinking that. I feel like No Mercy could be fun, and I feel like
But-
we've gotten a bit out of shape.
But I'm sure you shall all be here more than a day, so you will all be able to choose other activities for tomorrow.
Well, what about?
Taika settles up to Anna and whispers, Selma is the one doing it.
Selma's
You wanna duel her?
Already?
Yes.
We just met her.
No, it's on the paper.
Activity, for God's sake.
What?
She
Type
teaches
say that
it.
again?
Activity, dueling. Probably.
Oh, dueling. I thought you said Zelma's the one doing Julian, and I was like, when did I doze off?
I mean, I work fast, however.
I mean, I'm up for dueling. Anyone else want to learn dueling?
She's too young for him.
Anyway,
Let's duel. That sounds like a wonderful idea.
yes. All right, there we go. We is that all right, folks? Have we picked?
So, nature's bounteous nectars and No Mercy.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Are we all doing the same things, or
Yes.
should we spread?
Yes. You do the same things.
If we are spread, that will just take far longer, and Andrew will just be driven to distraction.
But
No, everybody does the same activities. You choose as a group
Which makes
what
sense.
activities you do that day.
Well, I don't want. to
It's
use
like
a sword.
team
I don't
building.
have a
It's
sword.
not what I thought No Mercy meant, Julian.
Yeah. Is there one that speaks to you, Taika?
Yes, called Steam of Reality. It was like a normal day to me.
That
I'm surprised Maud hasn't voted for your foe among the pages.
Maud has already.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's go in and have breakfast first. Let's go and meet everyone.
Okay.
Well, Paul.
Okay. Well, let's have breakfast and then we can all vote on what we think we should do. Do we have to pick both of them today?
You
Selma?
two each day. Yes.
Do we decide both over breakfast?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Because obviously we have to have time to get them prepared and set up for you.
Oh, okay, lovely. So yeah, we'll vote over breakfast.
Okay.
What's breakfast like?
Okay. So she'll take you through. She passes you through the lounge, which is kind of this large sprawling area with couches. There's large overstuffed armchairs, and there's a big raw fireplace in the corner. There are like wooden carvings on mantelpieces and shelves, which depict various animals. It's sort of very cozy and warm. And she takes you from there through into the kitchen dining area, which is nicely warm, quite a large and spacious area. And it's got this gorgeous fragrance that wafts through, and a very slight breeze that kind of floating through. And one end of the room is just full of cooking equipment.
Maybe one of the things we're baking.
Fires and ovens, and there's utensils hanging from the ceiling, and pots and pans and preparation areas and all sorts of stuff. And in the room when you go in, is Olivia. She introduces herself to you. She is kind of a very kindly faced, homely woman, sort of dressed up. She's wearing an apron, and she's sort of busying herself around the stove, and you can smell bacon cooking, and there is also the smell of freshly baked bread. And there's a couple of pans sizzling away, and you can see there's tomatoes and eggs and all sorts of things out on the side. And you come in, she sort of smiles at you. Oh, hello, welcome. It's lovely to have some more guests. I was advised that you would be coming this morning, so I am just preparing some breakfast for you all.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And at this point, the older man walks in. He's sort of waddles slightly. He's somewhat overweight, balding, very round face. And as he walks in, Selma goes, "Oh, Ulf, come and meet your new fellow guests. You would like me to introduce you. This is Ulf Ronbach. He is also from Uppsala." Yeah.
Good to meet you, Ulf.
Oh. Hello. Huh. Yes. Oh, well, it's nice to see some other people. I've had the place to myself for the last couple of days. Oh, and I tell you, I have never felt better.
Ooh, Alf, which activities do you recommend? We've been having a look at the list.
Well, I haven't actually done any yet.
When did you arrive?
2 days ago. I have just been availing myself of the pleasant surroundings and the wonderful cooking.
Soaking up the atmosphere. Very wise.
Yes. I've had a good look through the list of activities, and they all seem, how shall I put it, somewhat obscure. Oh, yeah. Very interesting, I'm sure. Very interesting, I'm sure.
What do you think might be cooking?
Oh, anything that involves food sounds good to me. What do we have that involves food? Well, bounteous nectar sounds like it could be something. Though I do have it on quite good authority, he says with a smile, that, well, I've heard people talk, should I say, that what we make together, we break together is somewhat food orientated. I don't know if breaking is to do with eggs or something, but food. Yes.
Sounds fun. Will you be joining us on our activities?
My understanding is we all do activities and vote for them and do our own thing. Yes.
Okay.
Wonderful. Let's sit down to some nom.
Breakfast.
Wonderful. You all seem to have the the majority vote. So what are we doing?
Anna looks around to the group. I guess we all pick two, put hands up for two. Hands up for nature's bounteous nectars.
Quite right.
My hand is raised.
Pablo.
Fabulous.
So that's
I
more
hate
like
democracy.
hand up for cold steel reality.
What as the second one?
Yeah. None.
Yes.
One from Taika. Your farm on the pages.
Yes.
Sounds interesting.
That's true.
Letting out the little demons.
Nobody.
What we make together, we break together.
Yes.
Yes. Ulf kind of sheepishly puts his hand up for that one.
Two for that one. Release the candid heart. And no mercy.
Mm-hmm.
Henrik, you haven't voted.
I voted for the nature one.
Oh no, you got.
Yeah, you need to vote for two.
Oh, whatever. The food one then.
All right, so we've got 2 votes at the moment for Foam on the Pages, No Mercy, and What We Break Together. I think were those each having 2? Any strong feelings?
So your phone on the page has got 2. What we make together, we break together had 2, and No Mercy had 2.
Anyone feeling particularly like, yay, I really want to do that one?
I am so relaxed, and I had such a good sleep, bizarrely, in that birth last night that I will just go along with whatever anyone else wants, in all seriousness.
I mean, I feel like then maybe should we leave No Mercy for day 2? That seems like a bit punishing. So we've got
like a good plan.
pages for making.
Let's do that then.
Which one? That was 2.
Sorry, I only heard pages. I was
Making and breaking, whatever that is.
So that's 2 food ones today.
Julian looks across at
We
Tanya.
don't know that.
Little streak of viciousness in some of your choices, my dear.
I didn't choose No Mercy. That would be
All right.
vicious.
So your phone on the pages, hands up.
Yes.
Yes.
More votes for that.
Okay.
Is that 3?
Yeah.
Make together, break together. How many votes?
Just
That's
Ulf.
the only one.
Your foe among the pages has it then. So
Okay.
Nature's Bounteous Nectars as the first, your foe among the pages as the second. So excuse me. Selma smiles and nods and jots it down on a piece of paper, and she said, right, well, Ulf is aware, knows where we go for the post-breakfast exercises. So once you've, we will have your belongings and your bags taken to your rooms for you. If you want to freshen up quickly before exercise, then obviously we will show you to your room. Otherwise, the exercises take place just outside near the pond. So we shall see you there in an hour.
Perfect. Yeah. Shower for exercise sounds good.
Fabulous. And that is where we shall leave it today.
Fabulous.
So let us do XP quickly, and then we can let our viewers go. So did you participate in the session? Yes, you all did. We had the annals done. Did you confront any Vaesen? Not today. Did you identify previously unknown Vaesen? Not today. Were any of you affected by your dark secret? Please send me a message if you believe you were. Did you take risks to protect other people? No, I don't think so. Have you learned anything?
We've learned that Henrik is going through some shit. And we've learned about what this place is. This is a whole new thing.
It is. But you've not really... I can't really say that...
Like what we learned was barely a brochure worth of stuff. It wasn't any
Exactly.
insight.
We still learned things. People actually learned that.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to give you. I'm not going to give you a learned, really. Well, you've learnt that Coombe isn't Anna's name.
Yeah.
Go on then, have a learnt, but you don't get a learn from that, Anna, because you already knew that.
No.
That's not a learning for you, but everyone else can get one. Did you develop something in your headquarters? No. Did you perform an extraordinary action? No. So everyone has got 3 XP except for Anna. Anybody who feels that their dark secret was affected, let me know, and we shall yay or no that as well. People watching online, not our standard fare today.
No, we were very slow today.
Very slow and somewhat more on the emotional side. Julian is attacking somebody as we leave the game, even though No Mercy wasn't selected as one of the options. But thank you all for partaking and joining us, and we will see you all again, hopefully next week.